be comfy, bro.
All right, take it away.
Melo, you know, a bunch of guys talked about how hard on himself Russ was after Tuesday's game. What was it like getting back in the office and sort of going back to practice today?
A lot of times that's all it takes. Get back in the office, get back in the lab, watch some film. And I think when you go back and watch the film, things don't look as bad as they may feel when you go and do it. So that kind of release a lot of things that you may be thinking or feeling at that moment. So it's over for me. In essence, first game is over. You know, it's a long season. I don't think nobody will be talking about this game in a couple of months. So for him, it's just about just staying with it. He know how to play the game. He's been through this multiple times, multiple years. He know what he has to do to get going or get himself going, or you know, make him feel a little bit more comfortable. We have to help him a little bit more, but it's something we all figuring out at the same time. But there's no need for him. It's easier said than done. There's no need for him to feel the way that he may felt after that first game.
How the pump fake free throw look on the film?
That was funny as hell. It wasn't really a pump fake. See, I didn't really see the whole thing. I went up and the ball hit my forehead. So if I'd have continued, it would have been an air ball. So I was like, I'm not taking the air ball. So I'm just take the violation. I'd rather take the violation than the air ball. So it's the little things that people don't see within the game. And that was one of them.
A better moment that I think all of us saw was you being announced by Lawrence Panther coming in as a Laker for the first time in a regular season game, and the crowd really seemed to respond to it. What that ovation make you feel, and you know, was that like a welcome to the Lakers moment?
Yeah, but it just made me feel at home. Like it didn't feel like this was a new environment, a new situation. Like I felt right at home. I felt comfortable coming right in, playing, but just hearing the fans, you know, cheer for me the way that they cheered and stand up and, you know, give me that ovation. And that always make you feel good and make you feel comfortable, make you feel confident. Especially coming from Lakers fans, because I've battled with the Lakers for so many times, so many years. So for them to be cheering for me and you know, wearing a Lakers uniform, it's a different feeling, I would say that.
Technically speaking, the ball not hitting the rim that time.
Huh?
Technically, that was not an air ball per se, but the ball.
Yeah, it looks better. It looks better than an air ball. So I'll take it. I'll take that.
You're as uniquely qualified, maybe as anybody in this league, to know what it's like to go in from a Russ-sized role in an offense that he had in Washington, being around other super capable players. Mm-hmm. How fine of a line is it between wanting to fit in versus like being yourself? And is that just sort of a fight, I guess?
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be. But again, I really don't know exactly what he's thinking. Mm-hmm. Going through his head. You know, we're there to keep him positive, keep him motivated, keep him understanding, like, you know, there's only one game. You figure it out. You'll figure it out. We'll help you figure it out. But yeah, I know what it's like. I know what it's like going from here and being the you know, wearing the white hat on the team to, you know, being one of the guys who wear the white hat on the team. So it's a different feeling, it's a different emotion, it's a different mindset that you have to have. So yeah, I can speak from firsthand experience what those feelings are like.
What's the thing people get most wrong about it? I think sometimes people think it's like a matter of like want to and stuff like that.
No, it's just a matter of, I mean, you hit it. It's just a matter of wanting to figure it out so badly, wanting to still be who you are, wanting to still fit in with everything else. So it's a battle with everything. You know, coming back home also, you know, dealing with that, you know, I don't want to say pressure, but understanding, you know, the stakes, you know, what's at stake, us trying to win a championship. But us trying to win a championship is not going to be established on the first night, you know, especially with the group of guys that we have.
You know, with so many of you guys being such close friends, how different does this season feel?
Already? Man, that's
like even in practices, like behind the scenes.
It's been on in a couple of weeks. But what I can tell you, it's been great. because it's the level of respect that we have for one another, and not just from a basketball standpoint or skill level, but as people, like we respect each other as men. I think when you have that type of respect on the court and off the court, it makes things easier. It's quick things that you said it's done. You don't have to go through trying to figure it out. This is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna do it. We talk it out. If it's something that we disagree on, we sit in the film session. We talk on the text. We call each other. We FaceTime, and we figure it out. So I think having that makes this experience, better, fun, and so far a great experience so far.
Like, is there already more communication at this point of the season than there typically is on other teams?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, with the guys that we have,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure. It's never a quiet moment around here.
If you maintain this role, what would it mean to be considered the sixth man of the year? Go ahead, actually.
Yes.
Not saying you're gonna maintain this role, right?
Yeah, but but it's different. Like you can have that. I think having that mentality, kind of force you or pushes you to play at a high level every night, right? And not look in front of you or beside you and say, "Yeah, I got so and so, I got this, I got that, I got that." Understanding what I have to do in those roles in order to help this team. So in my mind, it's not about winning a sixth man of the year award. It's about being the best sixth man for our team, if that's the case. And knowing that, I have something to look forward to night in and night out. Knowing that I got to come in fully prepared and ready to go.
All right, we'll do one more on Zoom with Alan Seawood, please.
Hey, Carmelo, you mentioned, obviously one game is not going to dictate anything. Just I want to, from what you've seen so far, going through the training camp and that game, just your thoughts on what's that progression like 30 days from now, 60 days from now? Just, I'm curious to see what you think this team will be as you get a month into the season, 2 months. Can you kind of play that out a little bit?
No, because I can't see it. It ain't here. So it's hard to say where we will be at in 1 month from now. I don't even know where we will be at tomorrow or Sunday. So it's honestly, it's very hard to say where we would be at in a month. I have an idea where we should be at. We definitely should be better than we are today in 30 days. We should have some type of continuity, some camaraderie, some cohesiveness out there on the court. Things are starting to shape up and shape their way into form within 30 days, a month from now. But I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen. For me, I'm not afraid of the unknown, right? I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid of going through the journey. So I'm interested in knowing what's going to happen in 30 days too when we get there. You can ask me this again in 30 days.
Where you guys know?
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, Carmelo, just so you know, Friday.